On the news at 1, Joint Admission and Matriculation Board warns CBT centers against nighttime registration. The need for tolerance and unity re-echoes as Gbagi elders meet. Plus, Nasarawa State University counseling on the front burner. Thanks for joining the news at 1 on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. My name is Aisha Oba Ali. Let's start with education. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAM, has issued a warning to 10 computer-based test CBT centers involved in the registration of prospective candidates for the ongoing 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, UTME. JAM says the affected centers are engaged in nighttime registration of prospective candidates. A statement by JAM's head of public affairs, Fabian Benjamin, notes that JAM will not tolerate any violation of the regulations governing the registration process and will take appropriate measures against any center engaged in questionable or exploitative practices. The examination body also expressed concerns over the abuse of its newly introduced exceptionally brilliant window, which allows candidates younger than 16 to sit for UTME. Meanwhile, premarital counseling is an aspect of matrimony that a would-be couple should go for in order to have a happy married life. A professor of rehabilitation and mental health counseling, Levi Mayange, gave the advice during the 49th inaugural lecture series of Nasarawa State University. Kefi Nguse Peve has details.
Marriages in Nigeria in recent years have encountered challenges due to factors related to mental instability and lack of affection in the homesteads. That has prompted academicians to research on the causes so they can recommend on the way out. The 49th inaugural lecturer of Nasarawa State University Kefi dwelled on those aspects, affirming his chair as a professor of rehabilitation and marital health counseling. Levi Mayange sees the need to expose to Nigerians the root causes of crisis in matrimony, which include physical, mental, and emotional travails. The Don says counseling is one of the ways to handle the menace.
If government take care of this by establishing good centers, providing all equipment and skills that are required, putting in place those who are qualified to man all those sectors, I want to assure you that good marriages will be experienced in both communities and society likewise.
If this kind of lecture is delivered in many fora in Nigeria today, perhaps the rate of divorce we have in Nigeria today will significantly reduce.
Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor Sadatu Hassan Liman, represented, called on government and relevant authorities to take advantage of the lecture in order to tackle incessant divorce in the country.
In northern Nigeria particularly, we have high rate of divorce. People don't have respect for marriage institution, both the male and the women. They don't believe one side. It is our responsibility as a university for scholars to come out through their research and area of specialization to talk on problems disturbing the society so that we compare for find solutions to it.
Seeking the help of professionals will go a long way in addressing mental health challenges in the country. From Kefi Nguse PV, NTA News.
And on security, profiling of dealers in scrap metals by the security agencies has commenced. FCT Commissioner of Police Olatin Judisu disclosed this after the Security Committee meeting held at the FCT Minister's official residence at Life Camp. Onozo Yakubu reports.
The FCT Security Committee meeting chaired by the FCT Minister Yeson Wiki aims to appraise the efforts of the security agencies in combating crime and criminality in the nation's capital. This is also with a view to improving the security architecture in the territory. Briefing newsmen after the meeting, the FCT Commissioner of Police, Olatunji Disu, discloses that renewed vigor of effective policing through joint patrols through border communities is yielding positive results.
The military, the civil defense, and the police have been embarking on a lot of clearance, having noticed that these bandits are about to be moving towards the Federal Capital Territory. This clearance operation has been going on, and it has been very, very successful, and it has been contributing to the peace you have been noticing for the past 1 or 2 weeks.
He asked that profiling of operators of scrap metal dealers, otherwise known as Babambola, has commenced.
We finally decided that we are going to involve security operatives and other states bordering the Federal Capital Territory in joint meeting, joint collaboration, and joint operation, so that we can jointly have outlook on how to police our various states. At the end of the day, it has been concluded that the activities of the task force, comprising of all the sister agencies, will continue. The last time person asked about started the profiling, it is undergoing process. The ministry are taking their own time to do a lot of their questioning, giving them forms which they are filling. The last side is that of the security, and then we are starting with them any moment from now today.
He assures that the city is safe and residents should go about their normal lawful businesses. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
And to other stories, as a global service organization, Rotary International prioritizes job creation, economic growth, and development. The Rotary Club of Abuja Jabi Lakeside has taken the initiative to host the 2025 Business Expo, providing a platform for members and local business owners to showcase their products to the public. Odiri Ogbaru Arutere completes the report.
The Rotary Club of Abuja Jabi Lakeside is behind the Business Expo. According to the organizers, the platform aims to showcase products, services, and brand to a targeted audience, creating opportunities for businesses to expand their customer base and network.
I feel very excited to be here to collaborate with the Rotary Club of Jabi Lakeside on this expo, and we hope that will make sales. We hope that this will be a very exposing event that will put us in the limelight. We've been in operation for 12 years, but here we are still hoping to reach a wider audience, both in Abuja and other states.
It's a very good initiative. They came to us and told us about it and asked us to participate. They came and made a presentation to us, and then we said, okay, we'll get involved. So it's a good idea.
Rotary Club President Amobi Ogum noted that the 2025 Business Expo aligns with Rotary International's initiative to create jobs and boost economic growth and development in the community.
There's a strong need to empower the youth and to create a positive public image about Rotary to our communities. So this dream was born last year. We had a test run last year and we came out big this year, and you can see it's meeting our expectations.
Okay, it's a wonderful concept, actually, bringing Rotarians that have businesses to network in some place. I think is an opportunity for outsiders to see what we do.
Rotarians across the FCT are impressed with what they describe as an amazing entrepreneurial concept. Abuja, Odiri Ogboru Arutere, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the Bagi Elders Forum recently convened to discuss unity among the Bagi tribe. Moses Kuye reports that the forum aims to unite the Bagi people, leveraging their unique hospitality and tolerance to drive rapid development.
Unity is said to be the strongest bond that fosters growth in all aspects of life. The unveiling ceremony of the Gbagi Elders Forum was a significant event for the Gbagi nation.
It's a forum that is established to unify the Gbagi people across the country and beyond. And it means that it is an umbrella for the unification of the Gbagi people to foster the preservation of their culture and then to create a platform to kickstart the development and advancement of the Gbagi nation.
One of the cardinal points of putting up or coming together of this Gbagi Elders Forum is to make sure that our youths are educated. I would say 90% of the Gbagis are found in the rural areas. So who need this education more? We, our youths.
According to the guest speaker, Professor Enoch Oyedele, unity gives strength, purpose, and direction. He emphasized the importance of Gbagi heritage while highlighting challenges and the way forward for the nation.
And unity is a bonding factor in life. Anywhere that there's no unity, there's going to be destabilization. And so, the Gbagis, who are by population close to 10 to 15 million in Nigeria, require that bond of unity.
Minister for Intergovernmental Affairs, Zephaniah Beatrice Gisalo, also stressed the preparedness of the Gbagi Elders Forum to bridge the gap for greater opportunities.
We have to unify ourselves for the purpose of economic background, for the purpose of children unborn. Abuja belongs to all of us, but we know that Abuja, Gbagi are more in Abuja. And then other Nigerians have come to stay with us.
Typically, the Gbagi nation is divided into several compartments, including Kaduna, Niger, FCT, Kogi, Plateau. And so there is a need for this kind of forum in order to bring the entire Gbagi nation under one umbrella.
The unveiling of the Gbagi Elders Forum is expected to promote peaceful coexistence and sustainable development. The elders also expressed gratitude to the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu for appointing Zephaniah Gisalo as a Gbagi representative in his cabinet, making the FCT a federating unit. Moses Kuye, NTA News.
We'll be going on a short break now. More news when we return.
I am Oluremi Tinubu, the global and national Stop TB champion. Many people have asked why I've chosen to champion the fight against a disease like tuberculosis. My reason stems from a deep personal experience. I once had a friend who unfortunately fell ill and concealed the nature of his sickness until it was too late. Eventually, after he passed, we discovered he had tuberculosis. Sadly, due to the stigma and discrimination surrounding the disease, he would not speak up or seek for help. His death was a painful reminder that we could have intervened and saved a life if only we had known earlier. Tuberculosis is an airborne disease that primarily affects the lungs, but can also impact other parts of the body. Being airborne means anyone, regardless of their social economic status, can contract it. In Nigeria, one person dies of TB-related illness every 7 minutes, amounting to 206 deaths every day. Globally, one person succumbs to TB every 25 seconds, which is a staggering 3,456 lives lost daily. These deaths are entirely preventable because TB is curable if detected and treated early. If you or someone you know has been coughing for 2 weeks or more, coughing up blood, experiencing night sweats, or losing weight drastically, it might be TB. Please visit the nearest government hospital or primary healthcare center for proper diagnosis and treatment. TB treatment is free in all government and some private health facilities. Let us also remember not to stigmatize or discriminate against TB patients or those who have been treated for TB. Individuals who have been cured of TB cannot infect others. I call on all stakeholders, especially the private sector, to join us in the fight to end TB in Nigeria. Together, we can make a difference. Remember, TB anywhere is TB everywhere. End TB by 2030. Yes, we can.
Thanks for staying tuned, and you're still watching the news at 1 on NTA Channel 5, Abuja. The Al Habibiyya Islamic Society recently marked National Zakat Day by distributing palliative to numerous recipients, including Christians. This initiative aims to reduce inequality and eradicate poverty. Aisha Bashir reports from the Al Habibiyya mosques in Ogozapi.
In Islam, zakat plays a vital role in reducing inequalities and poverty, promoting wealth growth, extension, and purification. Imam Fuad Adeyemi, National Chief Imam of the Al-Habibiyya Islamic Society, emphasized that Allah ordains that at least 0.2% of the total zakat collection be allocated to deserving recipients.
In Islam, we have a tool that we can use to fight poverty perpetually. That is what one it. You might not be rich, but nobody will be poor. But unfortunately, the information and knowledge about it is very poor. And that is why we have declared the second day of Shaban, that is 15 days before the commencement of Ramadan, as the day, special day that will be marking National Zakat and Wakaf Day.
Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam admonishes us to live the life like you are just better than the next person in your conduct. But it doesn't matter whether you are from his tribe or where you are Yoruba or you are Chamba like me. That doesn't matter. For emphasis, Islam does not care about what tribe you belong.
For Zakah and Waqf in Nigeria, before the colonialists came, it has served to provide agricultural lands, to provide water for drinking, to provide food for the needy.
The society distributed various items including provisions and other artisans' equipments. Additionally, scholarships and school fees will be provided for indigent students.
It is a good gesture. These things that are going to deliver to people, it can be another way of making a lot of us here to be rich. If this gesture is given all the times, I think this poverty that we are crying about, it will be lesser than what we are expecting before.
I'm going to, further my dream because I've always wanted to venture into the fashion designing line, but it has been difficult in a way. But coming here now, getting these gifts is going to help me to achieve my dream.
Established in 2009, the Al-Habibiyya Zakat and Empowerment Foundation collects and disperses the zakat periodically to selected beneficiaries, strictly adhering to Quranic principles. Aisha Bashir, NTA News.
Meanwhile, it was described as an incredible display of talent as songwriter and performing artist Chita Womilo Daniel Wodabo, popularly known as King Voodoo, delivered an electrifying performance for his first official music video, Wodabo. Francis Kabile was there and now reports.
The Gbagi community, dignitaries, family and friends, as well as well-wishers, gathered to celebrate the release of the official music video Vudabo by one of their own, a proud Gbagi son, Chita Womilo Daniel Vudabo, popularly known as King Voodoo. The music Vodabo, produced by Double Buse Records, is a fusion of both Afrobeat and Gbagi language, aimed at promoting the good cultural heritage of the Gbagi people. Guests present were evidently impressed with the concept of the music video, which they say showcases the power of the Gbagi people in the entertainment industry.
Entertainment is a good sector, it's a big sector, it's one of the sectors we are most proud of as a government, and seeing what people are doing, what young talents are doing, so I believe they also need some encouragement.
Seeing him perform today shows that all cultures are equal in terms of value.
The star of the moment, Chita Womilo Daniel Vodabo, who has been in the music industry for some years now, delivered an electrifying performance to the excited audience. The singer, who expressed his delight to showcase his talent, revealed his dream is to become a global star.
Vodabo is a parable, actually. The full statement or sentences are Vodabonu, which basically means, when you have those people that just gossip about you and trying to bring you down. So Vodabonu is basically a reminder that says, you know what, just leave them alone. They can't do nothing. All they can do is talk.
I've not done any project like this before, so this is very exciting to me, and it's showcasing something else that you don't normally see when you check the mainstream industry right now, the music scene.
I feel I should give him all the support because he chose the music career, and I don't want to force him on my own.
Compared to others, children, he's very obedient to me. He's very kind and calm.
The event witnessed other musical performances from music talents from the Gbagi community, as well as comedy, among others.
The National Youth Service Corps NYC Cultural Carnival marks the end of every stream of the orientation camp exercise in the FCT. The NYC Carnival affirms the place of culture as a uniting force that can tame the menace of rising division among citizens. Rosemary Morton Bilal, who witnessed the Batsi Stream 2 2024 Cultural Carnival at the Kubwa Orientation Camp, Abuja, has more.
The NYSC Cultural Carnival, a national important event in the scheme's calendar, has become an avenue to promote love, peace and unity through singing and dancing, drumming and adornment of colorful attires and costumes. The NYSC FCT coordinator, Winifred Shokpeka, says the carnival offers unique experiences that make corps members appreciate the country's diversity and Nigeria's rich cultural heritage.
More than 2 weeks we've been together in camp and they have been living in harmony. When they go out, let us emphasize the things that unite us rather than the things that divide us.
Corps members reiterate the importance of unity, advising fellow citizens to emulate.
Check the canopy, irrespective of the different tribes that are gathered there. There's no Igbo, there's no Hausa, there's no Yoruba. We are here to all be under the tribe that was given to us, irrespective of where we are coming from.
With all different platoons from 1 to 10 performing, it has been wonderful. Connecting different tribes as one to perform and show unity.
The carnival featured numerous cultural acts and performances, highlighting the rich agricultural endowment of the Benue people to the beautiful Asoike of the Yoruba, with the Nupe and Hausa representing royalties. The Igbo, Benin and Ijo choral beats also featured, not forgetting the famous Igala, Ijebeju, Alo Ata, symbolizing authority, and the Bagi with their doings. There were other displays by different groups, including FCT coordinators and staff dance, the Mami market sellers, among others.
It's time to join the sports desk for Sports Brief.
The Confederation of African Football (CAF) has allocated 4 additional slots for the Under-17 African Nations Cup finals, increasing the total number of participating teams to 16. Unfortunately, Nigeria's Under-17 national team, the Golden Eaglets, missed out on the allocated slots and would not participate in the tournament. 2 of the extra slots were allocated to Gambia and Tunisia, while the remaining 2 will be filled by the top 2 teams from the UNIFAC region qualifier, which will be hosted by Cameroon. In other news, former Nigerian Football Federation President Ahmadu Melvin Pinnick expressed optimism about his chances of returning to the FIFA Council despite mounting opposition. Meanwhile, Blackburn Rovers forward Emmanuel Dennis credited former Super Eagles striker Yakubu Ayegbeni as an inspiration. In the Nigerian Premier Football League matches, Akwa United defeated Eimba FC 2-1, while Rivers United edged Lobby Stars 1-0. With Sports Brief, Wayne Dogo, NTA News.
And that has been the news at 1 on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5, Abuja. I am Aisha Uba Ali. Good afternoon.